I'm delighted today to be launching our new product, Glide. And what better place to do it than at M Sport's headquarters here in Cumbria, England. M Sport, one of our most innovative customers. We've been working with them for a number of years, and they really push the boundaries on motorsport. With Glide, we're doing exactly the same. Glide is a world-first formed LED light bar. And by that, I mean it's got a monocoque construction. We have a lens which flows around the underside of the product, and it really brings strength to the whole construction of the light bar. Marine grade aluminium, as you'd expect from a Lazer product, on the top, and the high impact resistance polycarbonate lens is hard coated in-house at Lazer to make sure that we have absolute OEM performance on strength and durability on this product. So developing a curved light bar was important for us. We wanted to not just develop a curved light bar, but deliver something that was completely unique on the market. And the formed lens that we've got on the underside of the lamp helps with things like airflow. So we've done quite a lot of work with aerodynamics to ensure that the airflow around the product is as efficient as possible. There's also a slight backward angle on that lens so that in case of snow or icy conditions, that snow will just drop off the bottom of the product. So very unique on the market. There isn't a light bar quite like it until now. Glide is aimed at those customers who want a really seamless integration with a modern car. Modern cars, as we know, are sleek, smooth, swoopy, and Glide fits in perfectly. It's just 34 millimeters in height on the vast majority of the bar. And then in the center of the bar, we're up at 38 millimeters, where we have these high intensity, larger high beam reflector optics, which are delivering that huge long distance performance. We're up at 1 lux at over 620 meters on the Elite product. We're at 550 meters on the Glide standard product. So really huge performance coming from a very narrow height light bar. So this is an absolute market leader in terms of size of light bar relative to output and long distance performance. But really in conditions like this on these windy roads, it's where you get the spread coming from those wide angle reflectors where it really makes all the difference. 5,000 Kelvin color temperature. This is very much natural daylight. They really help reduce fatigue for the driver. Additionally, the driver's able to get better visibility of objects on the road ahead because we use a high color rendering index LED. One of the real innovations on Glide is the dual output mode. There are times where the driver may want to run the lamp at 100% full intensity, but there are also times where the driver might want a slightly lower output. For example, if they're in a built-up area or there's some glare coming from road signs. In order to flick from high output mode to low output mode and vice versa, the driver simply needs to switch off the high beams and back on again in less than half a second, a transition which takes around a second. It's the low output mode which is road legal in Europe. The high output mode is for off-road use or in countries where the laws allow that high output. Both versions of Glide have actually been approved as 2 Class B driving lights. So that means the left side of the lamp and the right side of the lamp are actually E-marked independently of one another as 2 driving lights. And that's important because in some markets there's a requirement by law for auxiliary lights to be mounted in pairs. Glide also features a position light which runs the full length of the product. It makes for a very distinctive look, and with the regulation in a lot of markets now allowing for a single position light in the center of the vehicle, this creates a very unique nighttime look. Of course, this is optional and the product can be bought either with or without that position light. Glide is coming as standard with the side mounting solution, but additionally there is a number plate mount, as you can see here on the Taycan. You don't see any fixings, so it's a very smooth and very elegant solution. Of course, Lazer has a range of integrated grille kits. It suits anything from sports car up to light commercial vehicle, ideally suited for those customers who want the performance, but without necessarily wanting to add something large to the front of their car. Glide is IP68, which means that it is submersible to 1.5 meters for more than 30 minutes. Of course, Glide is manufactured in the UK, as with all of the Lazer products, and this is how we ensure the top level of quality alongside that expected top level performance. Glide, helping you see more, go further, go safer.